Hey Soul Fam, how are you doing today? Happy Sunday. Ty Gold, the humble host of your tiny mighty community that we have here. If you're popping on live or to the replay, give me a little hashtag replay. Say hi to me. Let me know that you can hear me okay and that this transmission is coming across to you. I have a little love note that I want to share with you. And so, if the time and space allows for you to receive this transmission, just know that I'm really grateful for you to receive it. I am live streaming to you from England. It's cloudy, not a real surprise. Very much. They have weather very much like Seattle. I was born and raised in Ohio, so some of the terrain and the scenery very much reminds me of where I come from. I'm here visiting my husband's family, and it has been a joyride. I've been fortunate enough to be able to travel. Which brings me to this dream. I had a dream over 10 years ago, but it really got ripe, it really got crispy around 2014, 15, 16. It was just pickled and percolating. I was very clear. If you asked me what I wanted, I knew exactly what I wanted. I wanted to travel the world, and I didn't even own a passport. I was a single parent, and I wanted to be able to provide not only for myself, but my 3 children, and I wanted to be my own boss. I wanted to own my own business and earn my own income. I was very adamant about that, and I wanted to serve in a way that was really impactful and helpful to people. I wanted people to notice the change by working with me. And at the time, I had in my repertoire, in my tool belt, a little bit of teaching, a little bit of healing modalities, a little bit of guidance. And I noticed that I had a passion for all of them, and I wanted to fine-tune all of them at the same time. But over a period of time, whenever I would focus on one or the other, I would not feel as fulfilled, and the people I was supporting would not always get the results. So I kept refining this dream, this vision, this request to the universe, this intention that I could somehow, some way, wrap all the good, juicy fruit that I do all into one package and really support people with that. And I realized once my children were going into adulthood, I realized my desire, my yearning for travel, just got stronger and stronger and stronger, and got my passport in 2017, and I was just really excited and motivated to create something that would be everlasting, that would, that I could do remotely, wherever the Wi-Fi connects, and just really be of service. And throughout this time, this vision, this dream that I had, I came to understand that I wanted to live by my values. I wanted to have a sustainable business that was full of integrity and honor and really serve people well, robustly. Like, I even had to dial back from overgiving. Some of you may even remember some of those times. So I'm here in England now with my international husband. It's 2023. And that dream has become a reality. And, I have the divine to thank for that. I have past me who stuck in through the grit and the hard stuff and the things that didn't didn't go the way I envisioned or planned or wanted them to. I have the side gigs that got me here along the way while I maintained my focus and my intention and kept honing in on my craft, kept getting that experience. And when something didn't work out, I didn't quit. I sometimes got mad about it, but most importantly, I really did like a thorough inventory of like, why didn't this work out and what can I do better? And not from like a jaded standpoint, but how can I prevent this kind of thing from happening in the future? Where did it go wrong? And that's where the divine was so great about coaching me. And whatever the divine didn't teach me, they put me in front of somebody who had a very compatible, workshop, mentorship, something that facilitated the aha, the access to the knowledge to do that. So I realized, I took some inventory, like, how did I get here? How did I get here? Taking that internal inventory and getting curious, and I asked, like, what were the like major components that got me here, right? And some of you might have six-figure dreams. Some of you might have different goals than I do. And there's nothing wrong with six-figure stars in your eyes. I think for me, when I mentor clients, the evaluation that I often throw out there is like, for what reason? For what purpose? What would you utilize that for? Because there's usually a meaning or a reason behind it. And then the other thing is like, is it greedy or is it not greedy? The thorough evaluation that I do with that is, would you still want it if no one knew about it? You're not doing it for status or bragging rights. You're doing it because it serves a valuable purpose. So, the turning points, the bends in the road, the most valuable, teachable things that happened in those stair steps leading up to where I am now, I would have to say, come down to a few really powerful things. Knowing my, like, down to the precision of a Sharpie pen, I know what I bring to the table, what assets and skills I provide, what my medicine, my magic, my formula is. I'm extremely clear on that. I'm extremely clear on the transformation that I provide, the promise that I can give people. I have been doing this for so long, and I've tried to deviate, and those instances didn't work out for me, and they were a reminder. Stay in your lane, beautiful. This is what you got. This is your skill set. This is where you are most powerful and impactful and can serve the most people in your wild and wonderful way. So that's something that I think is really important as healers and mentors and teachers, that we get really clear on, like, what are those assets or skill sets that we bring to the table? And do we have enough practice that we can build a transformation with a promise around it? And are you doing that? Have you up-leveled to that? Have you expanded to that? And then, I think another major turning point in the road for me was getting clear, asking Creator, asking the divine, I've got this process down, got this magic, got this medicine. Who am I here for? Who am I most compatible to serve? What is like my message about, right? And, that getting clear on that and then making a promise to not deviate from that, that's been a gold mine, to commit and devote and stay eye on the ball, right there. That's been another major player, another turning point. And there's been some added things in there, sprinkling of divine abundance, support and mentorship, getting really clear on that. But then also like how we connect, where those soulmate clients are at, and how we how we speak to them. What do we say to them so that they feel us? So they feel like they remember. Maybe we have past life connection. So they remember who we are. And so they have like this resonance, like, oh yeah, I remember you. So I wanted to dispel the belief that we need to use like all this other material, all this propaganda to get people to work with us. Where we use like fear and hype or shame or, I don't know. Some people use like drama and regret to get people to sign up, and we don't need that. There's enough of that going on in the world. We don't need that in our wellness and healing and personal development industries. We need someone to call us into a higher version, right? Our future self. Ring the bell for future me to be like, yo, this is it. Let's go. So, yeah, that's a dream. That's a dream that I've had. Those are different pieces and components and parts that I really feel like have been major turning points in the road, major reconciliations. And so I sat down, and the Divine and I, we co-created a beautiful workshop series going on this summer where I'm sharing that. I'm sharing how to get clear on you, your role, what your medicine is, what your methods are, what your magic is, helping you activate that soulmate client into your field so that they resonate with you and you recognize them and you speak to them in a language that supports and empowers and excites them and gets them feeling liberated, like, yeah, hurrah, let's do this, right? And anyway, we packaged that, both of us, Jane Scanlon and I. Let me tell you, the reason why we added on Jane Scanlon to this is because I need tech support. A lot of the people I work with, they need tech support. It seems that sometimes when you're really like divine or intuitively or galactically savvy, that sometimes how to do the tech is a bit of a gap. So that's usually the support that I have to onboard. And Jane's bringing it. Jane's bringing the most simplified, because that's her magic. That's her medicine. Jane has been trying to get me to simplify since we met in like 2016. And she's copy and pasting those codes on me because I have been narrowing things down, slimming things down. But Jane is the queen of simple. So even if you're not that tech savvy, she knows how to break it down. And she's also a healer and a divine channel in her own right. She went through Spirit Messenger training. And so we've got this really awesome workshop series. We're doing 2 parts, Tuesday and Wednesday. And then we're doing another 2 parts in August, 1st and 2nd. And you can take the whole thing online and receive 3 months of mentorship with us, where we're going to tune in to the questions that you ask if you want support around this stuff right here. We've got a magical workbook. I can't wait for you to see it. You can fill it out as you go along with us. Fill in the details as you're inspired. And you're going to be inspired to create your magic formula and how you help people. And you know what? This whole thing is available for less than $500. I'm going to have some really robust activations in there and psychic surgeries that will help you connect with your soul family and help you tune into divine service. Because in this dream that I have had for so long, I really would like our compass, hearts and minds solely focused on providing incredible value and being of divine service. So, if that excites you and lights you up, I will put the link in the comments section. You can reach out to Jane or I if you have any questions. Maybe you just want to have access to the replays. Maybe you don't want the 3-month container. We actually have access for that. Or, baby love, If you need an installment plan, reach out to one of us, tell us what your needs are, and let us support you. And I'm sending you so much love and appreciation. And yeah, I'm going to sign off. Let me know how you're doing.